The object the killer broke, the bathroom doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're
I don't know if
talking
it's this
about the
because I set this
doorknob,
on
right?
medium or not, but she's giving me some solid
The
backup.
doorknob.
I would have never
What
thought of that.
doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
That's right.
See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
I get none of
In
their
trying
voices
to
right at
bypass the
all.
lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
God, if she were not
So
here,
what,
I'd be
you're saying he
screwed
wouldn't
right
break
now.
the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You
Yeah,
still don't see?
Okay.
Then.
I'm for certain I know who it is now.
Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Okay, tell me more. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up, but no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important, because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, have to think. Okay, come on. Show me what you got. Let's see. The bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's
Makoto's
room.
Yes.
Sayaka was first attacked in the
The
main room.
Yes.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yes.
Then the killer ran after her,
It's okay.
and they got into the bathroom.
Yes.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Wait, is that...
And finally,
Oh, do I actually have to
culprit
aim
had
at that?
Sayaka cornered.
Oh god.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit
Admit
it.
it. No.
We
Come
already
on.
know the answer.
Okay. I don't care about your argument. It's not because the door was locked. No, there's a different reason entirely.
The incident
Come on.
took place in
Makoto's
Sayaka
room.
was
First attacked in the main
She
room,
then
that's
fled into
true.
the bathroom.
Then the killer ran out and they got into the bathroom. At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
That's wrong.
Shoot!
I had to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction. Wait, what?
The incident took place in Makoto's
What do you mean? What do you mean?
She then fled into the
Then
bathroom.
the killer ran out and they got into the bathroom. At that point, the killer
had
had
to
to try and
bust
bust down the
down the
because
door.
Sayaka had locked it.
No. Not true. That's it. I clicked too early. There you go. Okay, I messed that up slightly. There it is.
The
There's no
reason
locks in
my
the men's
bathroom
in the men's
didn't open
bathrooms.
wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms,
That's
right?
right. I messed up the first
Yes,
time.
Now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Yes, exactly. There we go.
What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yep, true
There.
as true can be.
The worst. I'd rather have a
But you
hobo off the
know,
street testify
You're
for me.
supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
You might say there's a lock in the fact that that serves as evidence to prove myself.
That's not lucky
At least this one
all.
time.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Yes,
The
exactly.
killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Oh. The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, important detail about the scene of the crime. The crime took place in your room.
Got it!
Did I actually recover
Killer
some health
must
from
not
that?
have realized that it was my
My
room.
Yes, exactly.
Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was?
That's
The nameplates were switched.
And yet, he's
Oh, I accidentally cut him
absolutely
off.
right.
Say what?
Well,
Yes.
to be more specific, What the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
Yes,
Which
exactly.
is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
Yes, exactly.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Precisely.
ultimately, we
Oh my
can't
goodness.
know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Exactly.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Okay, we proved our
That
innocence
is
once more.
a definite possibility.
God, I hate these people more and more.
To be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Yes. Jeez. That's what I've been trying to tell you. Yeah, I
You
feel you,
did do
Makoto.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Oh God, Hifumi.
What happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Nope, that's not how this
Majority
works.
rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Oh, why do you look so
Our
nervous,
necks are on the
Leon?
line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Yes, exactly.
As a matter of fact, I do have one question.
And I do have
Oh,
one piece of evidence that I know
you.
will damn the person.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask.
Oh yeah.
Oh, whoops, I keep on cutting them off. Whoops.
So, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Oh.
Yes. How,
How
did
did
the killer get inside?
Maybe
Oh.
Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
No,
I
sir.
don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Exactly.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Nope.
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
And breaking them is a
Fine.
rule break.
How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
That's not
No.
possible either.
That can't be it either.
Exactly.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular, because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Saika let someone in because switched rooms? That's the best I can do.
I got it!
That's not right, is
Because
it?
Sayaka was already scared, remember?
Oh, thank God.
That's why
I
she
didn't
asked me to
I
switch
didn't think of
rooms
that
in the first
implication of her
place.
being scared. Okay. Same goes for you, Saika. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
what if her being scared was a lie?
Hmm.
Huh?
What?
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Calm down,
I know
Makoto.
you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room. Okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top
But I
sheet with a
checked the
pencil.
notepad,
And these
What?
are the words that appeared.
and it said that it...
Oh,
Oh, I
man!
guess
I've
Makoto wouldn't
totally
know
seen
about
people do
shading.
that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I
Exactly.
saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful
Yeah,
sometimes.
sketching over something like that is
Oh, and I
definitely
should also
a
mention,
classic.
I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Hmm.
Huh?
What?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, Or Sayaka, who switched rooms for a single night.
Yeah.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
Yeah,
Of
but
course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
but why?
Why
would she write that?
write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a
With a
certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
Oh dear.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation,
Yeah.
what young man could
You're starting to sound kind of
resist?
suspicious yourself,
Of
Fumi.
course, I'm only into 2D, so
Oh.
it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Of course it
But
wouldn't.
can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
I wouldn't be so
Huh?
sure about that.
What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Oh dear, here we
Very
go.
well then, pay attention.
So the dorm nameplates is our truth bullet. So let's see what she has to
Sayaka
say.
and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
Yes.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Yes.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So
Yes.
in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
So I suppose the thing that's contradiction has to be because of the dorm nameplates. So
Sayaka and Makoto switched
switched
rooms,
rooms. Yes.
correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to
Sorta.
come to specifically
So it's not my rooms.
Then they would have gone to
exactly the room that Makoto was staying in.
No, there you go. That's what it is.
No,
That's where I
it's
messed
wrong.
up. That's wrong. The dorm nameplates got switched.
the nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
That's
They
right.
got switched?
Yes.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So
Precisely.
what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Exactly. That's where I messed up.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Exactly.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
No. I have not so much well, I have plenty of alibi, but
Then who did it?
there's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. Clearly the killer wouldn't know. Makoto wouldn't do it because he's us. So it had to have been Sayaka. Because the killer's not some fortune... Well... no, we know the killer isn't some fortune teller. I looked through the truth bullets.
I got it!
It had
Me
to be
and Sayaka
Sayaka.
were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Exactly.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was
Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room.
She
Okay?
specifically tells the reader to check the
Check the
nameplate.
nameplates.
She would
Oh,
only have written
dear.
that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Why did she do that?
Why would she switch them in the first place?
Exactly.
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
Yeah.
What?
So she would have wanted to blame Makoto for
Inviting
the
someone
murder.
to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
Oh no.
What happened then was probably
The struggle.
whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
No.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we
Precisely.
still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes.
I think you're right.
Then we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That's
That
gonna be hard to
reminds
do,
me.
but yes.
There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
It's most likely what was used to break her
yeah.
wrist.
What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
Yeah, that's a conclusion
How
I
the
came
hell could you
to.
possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Well, Leon, there's no doubt